So come to a comfortable seated position. Press into your tailbone and lift your heart. Nice. And then let's roll our shoulders in and up. Roll your shoulders back and down. Good. Inhale, roll your shoulders in and up. Then press into your tailbone, lift your heart. Roll your shoulders back and down. Nice. One more time. Inhale, roll your shoulders in and up. Nice. Exhale, roll your shoulders back and down. Good. And then see if you can take your fingertips, and if that's too much for you, you can grab your shirt, you can grab a strap, right? So maybe this, maybe hands on your hips and do this. Maybe fingertips, do this, and just pull your shoulder blades back. So be creative, right? Don't just go, oh, I'm gonna do this. Yes. So maybe this, maybe this. Lift your heart, inhale. Stretch your shoulders, exhale. Good, inhale, lift. Exhale. One more round of breath here, inhale. Nice, and then roll your shoulders in and up. Roll your shoulders back and down. Roll your shoulders in and up. Roll your shoulders back and down. Nice. Then let's take that right arm up, reach, bend with this left elbow. Take this left hand back, reach back, and see if you can turn your fist in. Good. And then make a fist. Press your head into your forearm, your arm into your fist. So for me, I can actually do this pose. This is the range of end range engagement version. Nice. And then let's just open together, reach together, reach together, and then press your fist into your body. Let that bottom wrist pull your heart open, and then maybe open your fingers and just see where you are. So not the goal of touching hands. If you do, you do. But it's not the goal. I just want you to notice. Nice. Exhale, release. I'm going to turn towards you so I can see you. Press bad energy away. Good. Twist over towards your right knee. Take your right hand on your left knee, your left fingertips behind you, and then lift your heart. Good. See if you can lift your heart, pull your shoulder blades down your back while also petting your dog. Good. Inhale. Pull your shoulders together, exhale. Nice, inhale. Pull your shoulders together, exhale. Good, one more, inhale. Pull your shoulders together, exhale. Nice. And then come back to center. Let's just roll our hips around in circles because that feels good. Nice, and then add your left shoulder, your head and neck, your right shoulder, your head and neck. Hopefully, Vince, this is getting that spot on your side a little bit. Nice. And then pause. Good. Come to your toe tips. Take your hands behind you. Good. And then lift your knees. Lift your heart. You can add your arms. You can straighten your legs, whatever feels good to you. Nice. And then press your feet into the mat. Take your fingers facing your booty. Press in your hands, lift your heart. Good. If you have wrist issues, maybe you stay here. If you don't, maybe you can go a little bit, Marianne. Maybe you can put your hands on weights. Otherwise, come all the way out, lift your hips up, drop your head a little, press in your feet. Good. Exhale, come on down. Good, inhale, press in your feet, drop the back of your head. Exhale, come on down. Nice. And then let's switch which legs in front. Nice. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, lift your shoulders, lift your heart. Exhale, back and down. Nice. And then hands on your hips, roll those shoulders in, back and down, elbows together. So let's all start here, right? And then if you have a little bit more, take your fingertips together. So you're setting yourself up. So you're stretching the front of those shoulders. Nice. Good job. And then release. Take that left arm up and that right hand back. So that right hand, your fist is facing the wall across from you. Good. Lift your heart and then bend and straighten. Bend. So feel that you're strengthening and stretching your shoulders. Good. Bend and straighten. Good. And then lift your heart. Take your fist into your body and use your fist to lift. So first use your fist and get your heart more open. Nice. And then if you want, spread your fingers. So right now my fingers aren't touching. I'm more focused on opening those shoulders. So pull those shoulders back if you can. Nice. Exhale, release. Good. I'm gonna actually skip boat. Take your hands behind you. But Marianne, if you'd rather do boat because it hurts your wrist, you can do that. So press in your hands, lift your heart, and just open your chest that way. Or you can come part way up or come all the way up and then come on down. Good. Inhale, press on up. Exhale, come on down. One more. Inhale, press on up. Nice. Exhale, come on down. Nice. And then let's just do the circles one more time. So starting all the way back. Good. Come left, forward. So just start with your hips, right? Then add your shoulders and add your head and neck. So like you're stirring some cookies. Nice, nice, Amanda. Add your shoulders, add your neck. Nice. Good job. Pause, grab your knees, pull your heart back, and then pull your chest forward. So cat-cow seated, right? Pull your heart back, and then pull your heart forward. Nice, one more time. Pull your heart back, pull your heart forward. Good, and then let's make our way into puppy pose. Oh, did I forget to twist, Marianne? I can't always be trusted. Okay, hands all the way at the front of the mat. Walk your knees back and melt your heart towards the mat. So this is a nice heart and upper back opener. Good, so see if you can bring your chest towards the floor if you have to put your head on a block. So unlike child's poses, your chest is opening. Yes, you're opening that thoracic spine. Nice, Deb. Good, press in your hands, lifting your armpits, and then let your head release into the mat. Good, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good, bring your elbows to the mat, take your hands in prayer, and then pull your hands over your head. Pull your hips back, yep. Good. So now you should feel a stretch in your upper back. You should feel a stretch in your triceps and in your armpits. Nice. And then come up with your intention for today. So something about gratitude, loving kindness, patience. Nice. And then come on to your forearms, come all the way onto the mat. Good. Grab the mat with your fingers, press in your elbows and lift your heart. Yes, I want you to grip, and then for me, I'm going to squeeze my pelvic floor. And then some of you reach your hands forward, so try it, see how it feels. For some of you, this is going to feel amazing. If you have low back issues, it doesn't feel amazing to me, so I'm going to come back to this. Good. So opening, lifting your heart. Nice. And then from here, we're gonna do opener and then strengthener. So take your fingertips together or grab your shirt or your pants or your belt. So let's press in your toes, squeeze your pelvic floor, and then lift your chest. Interlace your hands together. Yes, locust pose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then hands down, bend your knees, go from side to side. Nice. Good. And then strengthener. So bring your hands in front of you and your legs back. Pulling your pelvic floor. Lift your right leg. Lift your left leg. So you're not high. And then lift your left leg. Just a few inches. Lift your right leg. So even lower, Deb. So strengthening, right? Good. Strengthening that back body. Lift the left. Lift the right. Yes. Lift the right. Lift the left. Good. One more time on each side. Lift the left. Lift the right. Lift the right. Lift the left. Good. And then slide your fingertips next to your chest. Claw the mat, hug your elbows in. Good, press on up. And then either puppy pose or down dog with bent knees so that your chest is coming toward your knees. So you feel that opening in your back. Nice. And then just come forward to plank. I'm gonna go back to down dog and plank. Down dog, if you wanna flow, you can flow. Down dog, plank, down dog, plank, and then let's all come down onto the floor again. Nice. So again, grab your pants. This is working for me. Try this, Marianne. Grab your pants. And I just did this like by accident, so roll those shoulders in, back, and down. Grab your pants or grab your hands if you can. Press in your feet, lift your chest. See how that is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Take the left arm on top of the right. Turn your head the other way. Take your legs wide, windshield wiper your legs. Nice. And then we'll do those strengtheners again. So reach your hands forward, take your time. Legs are straight. Good. Lift your right leg just a few inches. And then your left arm. Nice, Amanda. Good. Lower, Marianne, with that leg, it's straight. Left leg, right arm. We're strengthening our hamstrings and our glutes. Good. Switch sides. Nice. Good job. Good job, Vince. Nice. Good. One more on each side. Nice. And then left arm on top of right, bend your knees, go from side to side. I felt like I wished I did that last time, so I threw that in. Nice. Good, slide your fingertips next to you, claw the mat again, hug your elbows in. Good. Press on up, and then puppy pose or down dog with more of a bend in your knees so you're opening your upper back. I want you to feel like your chest is coming towards your knees. Good. Nice. Good. And then from here, you can come forward to plank, back to down dog. You can take a flow if you feel it. I'm going slow because we're in the prep. Nice. Good job. And then just make your way onto all fours. Step your right foot forward. Nice. Good job. And then I'm going to tuck my toes underneath me. Good. Squeeze your hips together. Inhale, arms up, look up. Good. And then take your hands in forward. Take that right arm across, left arm under. Press them into each other. Good. Now we've been doing this for a long time. So if you want to go to the next step, go to a hug as step 1, next step. Keeping that activation. Step 2 is you can try and do actual eagle arms. Yes, now lift those elbows, Deb Rauscher, good job. Opening your upper back, and if that's kind of still too much, you can just take your hands together and lift, because we're trying to open your upper back. Yes, Amanda. Nice, and then exhale, send that right leg back. Good, send that right leg forward. Send that right leg back. Send that right leg forward. Good. And then bring your hands to the mat. Come to down dog. Good. And then plank, down dog plank, or take a flow. or whatever you want. Whatever feels good. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Nice. Good job. And then let's step your left foot forward, right knee down. Good, squeeze everything together. Lift your arms forward and up. Good, be a warrior for your intention. Nice, and then bring that left arm forward, like nice to meet you, and across, right arm under, and just stay here for a moment. Press that left arm into the right, right arm into your left. Make sure you're activating. Good. Then maybe you go here. Keep that hug, keep that action, lift your heart. See what feels better to you, right? Good. Maybe you go here or you go here, but I want you to be able to lift those elbows, Amanda. I want you to open your upper back. So if it's too tight, unhook your arms and just put them together. Do like that prayer. Now don't forget to press in your feet, lift your heart. Good, and then send that leg back. Send that leg forward. Send that leg back. Send that leg forward. Good. Hands to the mat, come to downward facing dog. And then I want you to do this side body opening where you bend your right knee and then turn your left heel towards your right toes. Good, now press into that outer left hip. Open that outer left glute. Nice, good job. Then come back to center. Both knees are facing forward, both feet are parallel. Good, bend your left knee. So feel your right hip rise. Good, turn your right heel towards your left knee. Now feel that deeper stretch in your outer right glute. Good, this is the rock and Rauscher, Deb Rauscher. Nice, and then come back to center. Just walk your feet to your hands. Good. Come to flat back. Pulling those shoulders in, back, and down. Good, take those hands behind you again. Grab your fingers, grab your shirt, grab your strap, and then fold. So pull those arms up. Yes. Nice. And then drop your arms forward, grab your elbows. Bend your right knee, turn left. Good, bend your left knee, turn right. Press in your feet, sweep your arms up, inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. Good, let's do one half salutation so we can focus on our breath. So I want you to root down into your feet, squeeze your legs towards each other, and then lift your heart. Good, inhale, arms up, look up, breathing into your intention. Exhale, flat back or fold. Focusing on your breath, focusing on your attention. Inhale, flat back. Good. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up, feel deep gratitude. Exhale, hands to your heart. Adding on lunges. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Good. Exhale, chair prayer. So lift your heart, hands in prayer. Pressing that left foot, let's lift our right leg. Right, 2, 3, and then see if you can step back with control. Okay, then check out your feet. Take your back foot a little wider, and then I want you to play with a couple things. Try straight back leg, see how that feels. Try your right knee down, Amanda, see how that feels, unless you're okay. Try a slight bend in this knee, see how that feels. This is gonna strengthen this front knee. Yes, and squeeze everything together. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. Hands to the mat, downward facing dog. And then yogi's choice, right? Plank down dog, you can come forward and do a cobra, you can skip it. Nice. Nice, Vicky. Good. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Good, then pressing your hands, come onto your toes so your butt comes high. And then lift that right leg up, bend your knee, open your hip. Good, let's take some hip circles. So take a big circle with that right leg. Yeah, like you're gonna like run those big, what are those things? I can't think of them. We're Usain Bolt, right? And then step your right foot forward. Try having your knee down, Amanda, because I want your front legs forward. So try either knee down, see if that's better on your front quad, or knee up with your legs straight, or knee bent. Try different things, right? Yes, nice, Vince. Squeeze everything together. Inhale, arms up. Yeah, see how that is on your back leg, Amanda? I like that, how it's opening your front quad. Good. If your knee's down, lift it. Everyone meet with your fingertips on the ground. Squeeze everything together. Lengthen your head forward and then left leg to right. Good. Fold. Sweep your arms up. Hands to your heart. Good. Press into your feet. Inhale, arms up, look up. Good. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Pull the shoulder blades down your back. Good. Exhale, chair prayer. So get your booty a little lower. Good. And then push your hands together. Nice. Let's lift and lower that right leg. Good. So it's just teaching us balance. So take your time, Deb Rasher. Go lower on that right leg. Yeah. Oh, the left leg. Okay. And then step back with control. Your foot might not end up where it's supposed to. Now, Amanda, take your knee down. Definitely. Everyone else figure out. This is easier to do, especially if you have like a foot issue, but it's more intense. So maybe you want to start off with standing. If it hurts your knee to bend your back leg, then straighten it. So see, one leg's different than the other. Do what's good for you. Nice. Press your hands together. Squeeze your body in towards each other. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Hands to the mat again. Nice. And then hang out in down dog, plank down dog, or we'll do a cobra. Come all the way forward and down. Good. Hands in, low cobra, medium cobra, up dog. Pull your chest through, though. Claw with your hands. Nice. And then down dog. Nice, Marianne. Everyone else was already done. Sorry, I was going slow. Good. And then from here, lift your heels, right? So your booty's up high. Take that left leg up behind you. Press it towards the sky. Straighten your right leg, Vince. Yes, then take that left leg, bend your knee, open your hip, take those circles. Yes. Good. And then step your left foot to your right. Right knee down or right leg up, right? The next one I'm just gonna do knee down but anyway, see how this is? It's pretty intense. Bent, straight, down, yes. And then fingertips to the mat, lift your back leg, lengthen your spine, press up those back toes and step your right foot to your left. Good. Fold. Maybe grab your elbows because it feels good. Go from side to side. Nice. And then inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Okay, we're gonna do it again. I'm going knees down. You do what works for you. So knees down is more intense, but we're gonna twist so it's easier to do with your knees down. Listen to your body. Press down into your feet. Lift your heart. Inhale. Good. Exhale, fold. Focus on your breath. Inhale, flat back. Good. Exhale. This time I'm going to put my fingers down and step my right leg back, drop my knee. You do what works for you. Good. Press your legs together. Feel that strengthening in the front of that right hip. Nice. And then let's take your elbows out to the side and pull them back. So you're opening the front of your chest. Good. And then just do elbows together and up, and then back. Good, up. Nice. Back. Up. Back. Good. And then we're going to do a twist. So right fingertips down, left hand on your knee. Is that all right for you, Vicki? For a second? No, you can have it either way. You can do that. So I'm pushing my knee into my hand into my knee. You can have your right knee down or up. And then I want you to take that left hand and fan it open like a book. And then bring it back to your left leg, and you will get some free chiropractic. And then fan that leg open, that arm open. Good, come back down. Nice, one more time. Fan that arm open. Good, come back down. Nice. And then let's step your right foot forward. Fold. Sweep your arms up. Good, we'll do the same thing on the other side. Nice. Okay, inhale, arms up, press into your feet, lift your heart. Good, exhale, fold. Nice, inhale, flat back. Good, exhale, fold. Good. This time I'm gonna say, I have to turn around to remember what I'm saying. Take your left leg back, I couldn't do it. Nice. And then let's just start with your knee dropped or not. Press into your feet, squeeze your legs. Nice, take your arms out, pull your arms back, open your chest. Nice. And then reach your elbows together. So reach your elbows high, Amanda. Yes. And then open. You gotta open those pickleball arms. And then elbows together. Nice. And open. Nice. And then left hand down, squeeze your right hand into your right knee. You can keep that left knee down, or you can lift that back leg. It doesn't matter to me. And then just fan that arm open. And then right hand on top of your right leg, and then fan it open. Open that book. Yes. Good, one more time. Fan it open. Nice. Good job. And then come to downward facing dog, which is not how we ended the last one. Good, I'm okay with that. Nice. And then make your way to the floor. You can do a plank, and then onto your knees. You can do regular chaturanga. Do whatever you like. Okay. And then we're going to, I'm going to show you on the wall. You're going to take your left hand out to the side, take your right hand next to your chest, and just press so that your right leg is stacked on top of your right. Press in that right hand, press in that left hand, and just open the front of your chest. And if you want a little bit more, you can bend that left elbow. Yes, and you can do it standing with me. Good. And then come back to center. Take your right hand out to the side. Take your left hand next to you, open your chest. Good, press into that right hand. Press in that left hand. Or you can bend that top elbow and make it more intense. Nice. And then come back to center. Good. And we'll come into Sphinx Pose, so grip the mat, lift your chest, good, and then lift your hips or your hips and your knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, knees down, hips down, good. Turn onto your left side again. I'm just gonna keep my elbow in like a side plank position. Squeeze your legs together and then bend that top leg and stretch that right quad. Nice. So here's where we're going to start with the arm hold. So maybe you keep you're grabbing the outside of your foot, right? And we're on our side, so it's a little bit easier. If this is hard for you, you can ignore me, Vince. Or keeping your hands on your foot, walk your hand around to the Oh, I was on the outside. So if you're on the outside, walk your hand around to the inside of your foot. See if you can do that. And if you're just like, you're crazy, then you can ignore me. Nice. And then exhale, release. Come back to Sphinx pose, press your elbows, lift your chest. Good, and then lift your hips or your hips and your knees, keeping your back flat, pulling your chest forward. 3, 2, 1. Nice, come on down. And then we'll do the other side. So just come like you're gonna do those leg lifts, right? Elbows in line with your hips, so make sure your hips aren't rocking forward or back. Pressing that elbow, lift your heart a little bit, Amanda, so pressing that elbow, good. And then bend that top leg. Grab the outside of your foot. Press your foot into your hand. Nice. And then see if you can walk, keep in contact with your foot, walk your hand around to the inside of your foot. So that's harder to grab that way. And kick your foot into your hand, stretching your shoulder. Let me just see how that is. Nice. And then exhale, come all the way down. Good job. And then from here, come on up, downward facing dog. Nice. And then come forward to plank, down to the mat, elbows in, cobra up. Nice. And then down dog or rest. Nice. And then we're gonna do a little harder thing. So now let's come on to all fours. Take your knees to the side and walk your hand out. Good. And then straighten that left leg. Like you're giving me a kick. And then see if you can, again, bend that top leg, reach. So maybe you just grab the outside of your foot, that's fine. Opening up that quad. So press your foot into your hand into your foot. Nice. Exhale, release. Child's pose. And then we'll do the other side. Okay, good. And then let's come on to our left side. So turn your knees parallel. Take your left arm at an angle. And if your wrist hurts, come onto your elbow. Good, so make sure your hand is in line with your hips. Hold on, Amanda. I feel like your arm is in front of your, I guess you're not, can you take your arm back a little bit towards me? Bring your left hand towards me, towards the back of your mat. Not farther away, just, okay, yes. And then kick that right leg open, nice. Yes. And then reach that right arm back that we've been doing all of class and bend that knee. Now, yes, press your foot into the bed if you can't reach it. I like that, Marianne. Press your foot into something if you can't reach it. Nice, and then if you have a little bit more, you can walk your hand around and get a deeper stretch. Yes. Good job, and then exhale, release. And then Amanda, look at me. So I wanted you to bring your hand was like here, and I wanted you to bring it there, like more towards your butt. Does that make sense? Okay, good, nice. You can try it again, or you can just be like, that was good, thanks so much. You're so nice. All right, grab a sip of water, and we're gonna move into some warrior two and some half moon. And I'm gonna pretend that my coffee is water. Because I left my water in the other room. So come to down dog, step to the front of your mat, or just stand up. Whatever works for you. We're gonna meet standing up. So however you get there, this would not be written up in Yoga Journal of a smooth transition, but it's working for us. Okay, so I want you to be by the wall, because we're gonna just do what we did in half moon. And then if you end up not needing the wall, or you just wanna stand next to the wall, thank you for being humble. I appreciate you. Okay, so let's come into Warrior two. So start with your feet, not a really wide warrior two if you don't want to. Start with your feet parallel and just turn that right foot open. Press your feet into the mat, squeeze your pelvic floor towards your sacrum. Nice. And then press any bad energy away and just breathe into how strong you are. Press near your feet, look at your front fingers, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And then straighten that front leg. Bring your right hand to the back of that leg, wherever it goes, pressing your hand into your leg, and bring that left arm up and reach it back. So your hips come forward, your chest comes forward, the wall is kind of right there. Nice. And then exhale, release. Good. Take your feet parallel. Let's do a little mini stretch here. So you can have a shortened stance if you don't want to make it too intense in your inner thighs, or a longer stance if you want it more intense. Good. And then turn to the side. Press your left foot into the mat. Press into the back of your right heel. Have it sort of parallel with the back of the mat and kick that heel out. Good. And then bend that front knee. Let your right hip rotate a little forward. Press bad energy away. Good. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale. Yeah, make those arms strong, right? Inhale, nice. Exhale, good. Right hand, I'm gonna put it into my low back, so I pull my pelvic floor into my sacrum, straighten your left leg, and then slide your left hand down the back of your left leg and press your hand into your leg. So make it active. Nice. Good job. And then you can reach that right arm up. You can reach it and then back. That's what I did. I just had a freeze. Full confession. I was like, what did I do with my arm? Nice. Good job. And then inhale, come on up. Do these little stretches, and I'm going to show you how we're going to use the wall. So that's really, I'm just giving you something to do while I show you. So I'm not going to be on, you can be on the wall if you need a little bit more support. Or you might be, for me, I'm going to be a little bit away from the wall so I can bend my back knee. I'm going to start with this, so just wait a second. So I'm going to start with this shortened stance. Bring this leg up. So start in half moon, and then I'm going to take my foot into the wall to get this quad stretch. So it's not about that your hand needs to reach your foot. Right, Vince? So you get this, so come into half moon first. Yes, good. Nice. And then take that back foot onto something. Yes, Marianne. And use that to open your quad. Yes. Then if it's easy, now here's where you go, Debbie. Now grab your outside of your foot, Deb. And then see if you can take your hand around and grab the inside of your foot. So using the wall gives us a little bit more accessibility for that. Good job. And then come back down with control. Thank you everyone for being humble. That's what this is about. Good. Take a flow if you want to. I kind of need a down dog. I need a down dog. My body's like, do something. You can do a down dog, you can do a flow, you can just do some stretches. Nice, and then make your way back to standing, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. Nice, I love how everyone did their own thing. All right, so don't rush, right? First half moon, let's get a good half moon, then we'll bend our back leg, then we'll play with the grip, okay? So bring that left foot forward in this kind of shortened stance, because we're gonna set ourselves up for success. Use your block and press that right foot away. Nice. So press, press, press. Then bend that right foot and use the wall if you need it. Yep. Get that quad stretch, Marianne. Good job. So I'm going to start with the wall because I'm going to grab the outside of my foot. Squeeze your booty, push your hips at me, Deb. And then I'm going to change my grip. So I'm pressing my toes into the wall. I'm not just doing it because I can do it. So use that, use your bed, Marianne. Don't worry about your arm, worry about your legs stretching. Don't worry about grabbing your foot, worry about pressing your foot. So you're at the point, you're just opening your hip.
Deb is more open there, so she's grabbing her foot. Nice. Exhale, release. Good job. Down dog or down dog, chaturanga, up dog, down dog, yogi's choice. Great job, you guys. Nice. Good. Nice. All right, and then from down dog, I need to do a little twist. So come on to all fours, thread that left hand underneath, and bring your left ear to the mat or onto a block if you're too high, right? My butt is up high, so I'm more in like a puppy twist. Press your shoulder into the mat and pull your hips back. Nice. Breathe and release, right? Release if you were like, oh, I didn't hit that the way I wanted. And flip it into, I gave that a try. Good, come on up. Do a little cat-cow. Working your spine. Nice, and then bring your right arm underneath. Your left hand forward. Press in that right shoulder, pull your hips back so they're even. Yes, yes. Nice. And then inhale, come on up. Good. And then let's come into down dog for a moment. Nice. And then come on to all fours. Send your right leg back and your left arm forward. Press that right foot away, press that left foot away. Nice. And then bring your left hand down. Turn onto that left side. Right leg is up, and then drop that foot. Wild thing on your knees. Lift your hips. Nice. Good, Deb Rauscher. And then exhale, down dog, or down dog, plank down dog. Nice, if you need to throw in a flow, you can, and then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Okay. So pressing your hands, pulling your low belly. Send that left leg back like you're holding up your wall. Like if you don't press hard, your wall is gonna close in. Pressing your left hand. So bring your left hand closer to you, Marianne. Yes, and then press that right hand away. Hold sunbird, that's a balance. And see if you can flex your back foot, Amanda. And pull your belly in, pull your belly in. Nice. And then bring that right hand down. Come on to your side. Good. Take that left leg here. Maybe left arm up. And then drop that left foot onto the mat. Lift your hips. You can do regular wild thing. Nice. Good job. And then exhale, release. Take a puppy pose or a child's pose or a down dog, whatever feels good. Nice. All right, and then we're gonna try one more crazy thing here. All right, so come back onto all fours or come into down dog. So on all fours or down dog, depending on your wrist. Take that right leg up behind you. Good. And then bring that right knee to your right elbow. Bring it back one more time. Bring that right knee to your right elbow on your knees or in down dog. Bring it back and then come onto your left toes. Take that right leg up behind you. And then bend your knee, open your hip. So you're either on your knee and you're gonna drop into wild thing, or you're in down dog and you're gonna drop into wild thing, lifting your hips. So see what works for your body. I think that's a really big hip opener, so it's a lot. And then come on down. Good, take a down dog or a rest, and we're just gonna do the other side. Okay, so from all fours or from down dog. Take that left leg up behind you. Press in your hands, lift your hips, right? Left knee, left elbow. Bring it back. One more time. Left knee, left elbow. Bring it back. Good. And then you're either on your knees and you're gonna bring that left leg up and turn into wild thing on your knees. Or you're in down. Yup, that's right, Marianne. Yes, beautiful. Yes, you guys. And then come on down and take a rest and be like, yes! Yes, Nikki King. So take a rest and then be like, yes! Good job. Yes. Awesome. All right. Let's make our way onto our backs because there's a lot of front body opening. Nice. Let's press into our feet and let's do more of a glute ups, more of a glute strengthener. So hands next to you, or they can be overhead. Press in your feet and then lift your hips, take your arms next to you, and then lower. Good, press. Nice, Marianne, and lower. Good, press and lower. Press and lower, and then last time, press and then stay up. So you can stay here with your hands next to you. You can grab the sides of your mat and turn your wrists open. You can interlace your hands and lift your heels. You can take your hands underneath your low back, which helps my low back. Nice. And then exhale, come all the way down. Good. Hug your knees in your chest. Good. And then let's do pigeon pose on your back or regular pigeon. So I want pigeon to be as a forward fold now. So either pigeon pose on your back, we're gonna do something different today. So if you're on your back, take your right ankle to your thigh, press your thigh away. Look at you, Amanda, being open. I like it. Nice. And then I want you to, instead of bringing your right foot over to the left, I want you to bring your right knee over to the right and get a deep stretch down the left side of your hip and your low back. Yes. And just press your ankle into your thigh. Feel a deep stretch down the left side of your hip. Breathe. Nice. And then come back to center to now go into the twist. Now bring your right foot to the mat. Good. And then you can take your left hand and press it into your right thigh. Open that up. Nice. And then come back to center. Take that right leg into a half happy baby. So left foot's in the mat. Take your right leg out to the side wide. And take a half happy baby. Nice. Good job. And then we'll just do the same thing on the other side. So left ankle to right knee, press your thigh away. So just press that thigh open, right? Press your right foot into the mat. Lift your heart. Nice. And then take your hands out to the side, take your left knee over to the left. Feel that nice opening, hopefully down the right side of your hip. Then she'll tell me if this is a spot that you were talking about. Your low back. Nice. Nice. And then come back to center and now bring that left foot twist across. Now bring your left foot to the ground. All right, I like that. Deb Roush was just going in her own direction, but she did both sides. That's me. Those are my people. So press in your hands, press your feet into the mat. Maybe take your right hand, press it into your left leg. Nice. Good. And then exhale, come back to center. Take that left leg out to the side in a half happy baby. So it can be bent, it can be straight. Nice. And then bring both feet to the mat. Just send that right leg up towards the sky. Stretch that right hamstring a little bit more. So you can take your, I like to start with my arm. I'm not using a strap. I take my arm at the lowest part of my leg, and as I breathe in, then I can bring it up my leg a little bit, deepen the stretch. Good, bring your right foot down, send your left leg up. Again, start with your hand lower on your leg, and then move your hand up using your breath. Nice, and then both feet up towards the sky. You can go into shoulder stand, or just stay here, pressing your legs together as one. Good. Breathe. Yes, press those feet up towards the sky, straighten those legs, Amanda. Yes. And then slowly bring your legs towards your face, going into yourself, folding into yourself if that feels okay. Nice. And then make your way back down to the mat, either legs wide, knees hugging in, soles of the feet together, knees coming out, or legs straight, or legs up the wall, or seated, whatever feels good to you. And then just take a moment to settle down. Put on your blanket, put on your jacket. And tell yourself that this time, these last few minutes are the most important part of your practice. You have nowhere else to be, nothing else to do, except just be for the next 5 minutes. And then notice where your body is connected with the mat. Feel the support of the ground beneath you. And then visually or actually take your right hand on your belly, your left hand on your heart. Feel your breath coming into your belly, up into your heart. And then feel the breath coming out. So cool air coming in. Warm air coming out. Cool air coming in. Warm air coming out. And then bring to mind your intention and what you are grateful for, or your heart-centered intention, patience, compassion, love, kindness. Inhale into your intention. Exhale, send it to your whole physical being. Then inhale into your intention. Send it to your emotional health.
How does it feel emotionally to be grateful, to be compassionate, to be patient, to be kind? Just decide, today I'm going to be these things, and feel how that feels in your being, in your emotions. And then moving into your mindset. As you inhale, decide your mindset is grateful, patient, compassionate, and kind. And notice how that feels in your mental health. And then on your next exhale, gently roll to one side, taking a moment to seal in your practice, giving yourself a hug. Having deep gratitude for yourself, physically, emotionally, and mentally, for coming to the mat, challenging yourself, changing your mindset, changing your well-being. And then as you're ready, press on up to a comfortable seated position. Bringing your hands to your heart. And namaste. Thank you all so much for being willing to try new things and change your mindset and be open. So